Brotherhood of NOD disk detected. To play the GDI missions, please insert the GDI disk.
There we go. One little bonus if you like that logo. Whop. Why did no one warn you that the game called Dave the Diver contains diving? The question is, what kind of diving? You have a copy of Aliens of Gold sealed. Amazing. Is that the first episode, I believe? Because it came out in episodes, didn't it? Not new missions, that's Counter-Strike or Covert Operations or whatever it's called. Covert Operations.
Brotherhood of NOD selected.
It's Seth.
So, you're the new addition to the Brotherhood. Well, I'm Seth. Just Seth. From God to Cain to Seth. I am his right hand, and I have a task for you. This is Nakumba, and he is causing the Brotherhood much grief. His views do not coincide with ours, and that makes him dangerous. Silence him.
Music's banging in this game. So good. Well, I did know what. I already read that. Dave the Diver is great. First game, yes. Second game was Planet Strike. That's right. Gain a foothold. We must begin by eliminating certain elements. Nikumba, the nearby village's leader, is one such element. His views and ours do not coincide. He must be eliminated. Okay.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Yes. Moving out. You got it. Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Unit affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Roger.
Well, our rain is coming down something fierce.
Roger. Waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, affirmative. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Unit moving out. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. No problem. Yes. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. You got it.
Scuba. That's Kane's license plate, that. Nod 1.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes. Reporting. No. Yes, sir. Yes. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, you got it. Moving out.
Okay, I need to shut my windows properly.
Moving out.
Whoops. That's kind of out of nowhere. I hope the microphone's not picking it up too badly. Scuba. Need to hunt for fish and relics because somehow a former client of you invites you for sushi. Turns out the place has no fish, so you need to obtain the fish, and they have no service either, so you need to carry the plate yourself. But they do have customers, so you cannot even eat the sushi you hunted and served yourself. It's a scam. It could be Noddy Holder. Oh, I see his number plate.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. You got it. Yes, sir. Reporting. You got it. Ready and waiting. Ready and waiting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Yes, destroy the well with bullet.
Unit reporting. Ready. Unit acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Not a problem. Got it. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Not a problem. Got it. Affirmative. Affirmative. Unit reporting.
Nerd. Hey, Unix.
Reporting. Yes. Roger. Yes.
How's it going?
Yes, sir. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Ready. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Waiting. You got it, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Unit reporting out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit
It's been okay.
Vehicle reporting.
Bit stressful this morning.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Plumbing work happening, so no water for a while.
Not a problem. Got it.
But all good.
Unit Roger. Affirmative. You got it. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. You got it. You got it. Yes, sir.
But isn't G Fuel a panel you have to mix?
Affirmative.
Don't you still need water for that?
Great shot. Return.
I think it's powder. And there are different fuels? Different fuels? Different flavors. I don't know.
Back so soon? Let's see how you do with something important. For too many years, GDI forces have maintained a stranglehold on Egypt. It's fallen upon us to liberate these citizens crying out for a better way of life. Kane wants to establish
It's
a
thunder
base
and
here
lightning
to
now.
eliminate
If
the
I
smothering
suddenly
presence
disappear,
of
it's because my
GDI.
power's been tripped.
It's too risky to move our heavy
my stream's
forces
gone
in.
and all my computers
so
are
we
turned
want you
off.
to sneak in with a few expendable troops and set up a forward attack post. By the way, there's more than enough Tiberium for you to harvest. That should easily pay your expenses. If you are detected, you fail. If you fail, you die.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, affirmative. Reporting. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Unit reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting order. Yes. Not a problem. Waiting order. Yes, acknowledge. Waiting affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes. Moving out. Vehicle moving out. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Affirmative.
New construction options.
You got it.
Building.
Acknowledge. Moving out. Unit reporting. Roger. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. You got it. You got it. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit reporting. Moving out. Yes, acknowledge.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Reporting. Moving out. Moving. Vehicle. Moving out. Acknowledge. Vehicle. Yes, sir. Yes. Acknowledge. sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, yes. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes.
Our base
Yes.
is under attack.
Acknowledged. Yes.
Unit lost.
Report moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Building.
Reporting.
I never knew if having multiple of anything speeds up production in single player. It did in multiplayer, so
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
I'm assuming it does.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Just do it up, your flies. Probably.
Primary building selected.
Yeah, that totally makes a difference.
Unit ready.
Meow.
Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Low power. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Primary building selected. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. Moving out. Waiting orders. Unit moving out. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. You got it. Moving out. Roger. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. You got it. Unit moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. You got it. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Reporting. Yes. Acknowledged. 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 Reporting. Roger. Waiting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Waiting order. You got it. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Unit
Not a
lost.
problem. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Building. Unit ready. Unit
Not a
lost.
problem. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
You got
lost.
it. You got it. You got it. Yes, sir. Got it. Not a problem. Affirmative. Moving out.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
You got it. Reporting. You got it. Affirmative. Roger. Waiting order. Not a problem. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
That's some unison firing.
Reporting. Yes. Ready. Waiting. Ready and Roger. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Reporting. Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Got it. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Not a problem. Affirmative. Not a problem.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Got it. Waiting order.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Not a problem. You got it. Not a problem. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Great shot. Return to base immediately. Great shot. Return to base immediately.
Kane is going to be pleased to hear how skillfully you've handled yourself. And a word from me to Kane goes a long way in the Brotherhood. These walls imprison many friends and members of the Brotherhood. Free them regardless of cost. Overwhelm the prison, but leave it standing.
Cool. This is NOD 3, isn't it? We did 2 without even saving. Cool.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Waiting order. Reporting. Moving out. Reporting. Reporting. Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Yes, affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction options.
Yes, not a problem. Not a problem.
Building.
Unit report. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Not a problem.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Reporting.
New construction options.
Reporting.
Building.
Waiting. Yes. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. You got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction
Moving out.
complete.
Got it.
New construction options. Building.
Moving out. Unit report. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction
Moving out.
complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building. Building. On hold. Cancel. Unit
Vehicle
ready.
moving out.
Building.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Vehicle. Yes,
Unit
yes,
ready.
yes, yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit acknowledged. Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting order. Moving
Unit
out. Got
lost.
it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Building.
Unit report. Moving out.
Unit
No,
ready.
fucking lasers! Who's that? Andy Cat, how's it going? Stefanos85, is that cheaper than Amiga and Atari? Yes. I did get blasted by lasers. Did I? Yes, always. Lasers. Hey, you cat.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Reporting.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Building. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Roger. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
You
ready.
got it. Moving out. Roger. Roger. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Reporting. Moving out. Acknowledge. Unit reporting. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building.
Waiting order.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Ready and waiting. You got it.
Unit ready. Building.
Ready
Unit
and waiting
ready.
out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. 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 Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Moving out. Yes, Roger.
Building. Unit ready.
sir.
Building.
Reporting. You got it.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Moving out.
Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Not a problem. Got it. Not a problem.
Building.
Awaiting order.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, retro stuff is prohibitively expensive there in South America, so you have no idea. You can't even get cheap PS3 games. I mean, retro gaming is getting prohibitive everywhere. I mean, probably more so in countries where supply chains have been affected by
Unit
American
ready.
embargoes and
Building.
things over the years, but
Ready and affirmative.
Cancelled.
yeah.
Acknowledge. Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting out. Awaiting orders. Moving out. Yes. Moving out. Unit reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Got it. Unit reporting. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Not a problem. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Roger. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Awaiting orders. You got it.
Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Unit
You got
ready. Primary building selected.
it. Ready and waiting.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit
Roger.
ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Got it. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Not a problem. Acknowledged. Not a problem. Ready and affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. You've got it. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. You've got it.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Moving out. Waiting order. Moving out. Reporting. Reporting. Moving out.
Silence needed.
Acknowledged. You got it. Reporting.
GDI building captured. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Our base is under attack.
Reporting. Moving out. Roger. Waiting order. Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. You've got it.
Oof.
Got it. Ready and waiting. Got it. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Roger.
Building. Unit ready.
Affirmative. You've got it.
1 second and I'll catch up on the chat. Right, here comes the harvester.
Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Roger.
Dooba-dooba-doo. Ba-ba-bum. You regret no longer having your Famicom and Mega Drive games from your childhood? Yeah, there's loads of stuff from my childhood I regret getting rid of. Like my first 486 PC, after like years and years of just having it and being like, this is great for playing retro games, I was like, you know what? I'm going to strip this down and see what's useful in it. And then tipped the stuff I didn't want to get. It's stupid. I really regret it, but you know. An ISO is just as valuable as a game? Yeah. Like, I wouldn't get rid of the ones that I managed to keep a hold of, and I like it when people offer me games. Like, they're like, I'm going to get rid of this, do you want it? I'm like, yeah. But I don't go out of my way to spend a fortune on completing my collection, because, you know, I just don't have the space. Anything before 2006 will need caps replaced because of the cap plague. Like 2001 to 2006, yeah. Yeah, the mods and things for the Amiga are crazy expensive. So this is a working PC from the 90s. This is a Super Socket 7 with a K63 450 megahertz in it, and it works fine. Yeah, the bad cap period is the beginning of the Athlon XP era. It's really bad. Luckily, just replacing caps is all you really need to do to fix it, which is pretty easy. Like, a lot of them are through holes, they're not surface mount, which really helps.
Yes, sir. You got it. Reporting. Roger.
GDI building captured.
Reporting. Moving out. Acknowledge. You got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it. Waiting order. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Roger. You got it.
Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Reporting. You got it. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Roger. Ready and waiting. Moving out.
GDI mission accomplished.
Are you in Europe, Mimicat? I forget where you are. Mainland Europe. Yeah. I think just when you've got more space, you tend not to get rid of as much. In Britain, there was a massive exodus, and like, whenever a massive new generation of PCs would come out, the tips would be full to the brim of the old stuff. Like when flat screens came out, when LCDs came out, everyone got rid of their CRTs. Like, it's just what seems to be the done thing in this country. Out with the old, in with the new, and that makes collecting very difficult.
Return to base immediately.
Yeah. Germany, the practical country. Warmed up, now the rain stopped. Sun's come out. Open the windows. Yeah, recycling centers are the same here. Once you hand something over to the recycling center, or the tip as we call it, that's it. You're not allowed to take stuff from the tip. It's like it's basically stealing. It's how the law works here. Because the onus is on the recycling center once the person leaves it with them, that it has to be dealt with properly. And if they just let people take stuff from the tip, then yeah. That's why I don't like going to the tip, because there's always stacks of retro stuff like in the e-waste. Like so many beige systems, and like more and more recently it's like the kind of silver, plasticky, trashy, like blue LED stuff of the mid-2000s. I see that quite a lot. And like, that's probably got cold cathode tubes in it, and that's probably got, you know, an X-Fi in it, and you just have to not look. You didn't see PCs that ever... No. I mean, like... There's definitely something nice about enjoying things the way they were intended, but there's so many good ways to get old games working on modern PCs that you really don't need to. And the form factor's still the same. We still have a screen, a keyboard, and a mouse. It's not like anything like intrinsic is changed, like, you know, the style of controller or whatever. Flea market's pretty much empty too. Maybe a few laptops and the old Office TFT. I mean, fax is still a thing here too. If you work in any kind of industry that uses like ordering in advance and like bookkeeping and purchase orders and stuff like that, all that stuff is still faxed. I remember my mum still ran a floristry business. She had a massive time because their fax machine died, and they had loads of trouble finding a new fax machine that wasn't like, didn't cost an arm and a leg, because it was like for corporate use. They just wanted a plain phone fax. It was so hard to find. I think they got one in the end from like Staples or something, and they bought like a year's worth of refills just because they knew they wasn't going to be able to find one again. No, don't invade Chad. No. We're going to invade Chad. He knows what he did. Hey, Kem. The only fax you've ever sent was a copy of your master's documentation. You signed it all and tried to just scan and email it, and the office manager got mad at me. You know, what's funny is that you can send faxes from email clients. A lot of them have, like, connect you to free services where they can, like, fax documents from your email client. Or you just plug in a modem and you can fax from your PC. That's a thing. It's the only reason you'd ever want to keep a dial-up modem is because it allows you to fax stuff to people. And fax machines are just going to disappear eventually, and the only environments that will have them will be like massive corporate offices that are so stuck in their ways they can't get rid of them. That might be a lifesaver. Brotherhood, that font.
GDI escalating Mao civil war. NOD factions require reinforcement. NOD command directive.
Yeah, I recently set up a VoIP. It's the only thing I've ever used one of these.
Aid NOD supporters' defense against GDI incursion.
It's a USB
GDI
serial
presence in the
terminal
region.
interface. And I got a VoIP phone VoIP box that was like tied to some operator that was rubbish, or like, you know, whatever. Like, it's really heavy-handed. I don't know.
You don't spill it, I'm gonna spill it! You, all over this damn floor! Now give me everything I want, and give it to me now, or it's over for you! It's... That's real funny, tough guy! Real funny! Here you go!
Ooh. That was a good video. I like that one. I think this is not 4. Yeah, so I had to use this serial interface and a terminal program and like open up the device and flash firmware on it that like unlocked it. And then so I got like a 2-port VoIP phone converter thing for like tenner, and they cost loads of money. So that was great. And my VoIP operator I think costs £1.44 a month, and it's free calls to anybody else who has a VoIP service, who uses a VoIP phone in the UK. And then it uses like the old standard rates, which is like penny a minute evening calls and free weekend calls. Sorry, oh yeah, that's it, off peak, yeah, penny a minute off peak, and then free weekend calls. This is great. And also, my phone number ends in 1337, which is leaked. Anyway, I'll shut up.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Roger. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes. Unit reporting. Yes, yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Yes. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Sometimes
Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Moving out.
I picked it. Can you tell? You bought a GTX 280 the other day for 20 Australian dollars. Nice. I don't know much about that period in time for Nvidia cards. I'm assuming it's an Nvidia card, right? Sometimes you feel like you're the only person in the world that doesn't use cell phones for phone calls. You mean as like your primary source of calling? Only for work.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, 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 sir. Yes, sir. Reporting out. Yes.
shit.
Yes, sir. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Unit reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Vehicle moving out. Waiting order. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, knowledge. Yes, sir. Waiting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit report. Yes, wait. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit affirmative.
They had to each their own, I suppose, really.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, knowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, moving out. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Knowledge. Moving out.
Still find it quite novel that I have a IRC client on my phone.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out.
Do you regret it a little bit? Yeah, I did that like a couple of years ago. I got a pair of
Moving out.
4870s, and they ran Half-Life 2
Moving out. Affirmative.
10 frames slower than a single
Yes, sir.
4850.
Reporting. Roger.
It was actually faster just to use the one of the 4870s.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving
I just don't
out.
think they scaled well, I guess.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Report. Unit report. You got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
lost.
Ready. You got it. Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Not a problem.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, moving out. Yes, sir.
God damn it! I think we might have failed this one.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Not a problem.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Yep, we lost this one. Good job, I saved. Don't understand why people remove backplates from GPUs. Well, if they're made of plastic, they're just a layer of insulation. That's probably why. Sui Kagura, thank you for the follow. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Well done for saving. They were metal backplates. Oh, that's stupid then. Actually part of the cooling. Oh no! Oh, PCI bracket. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because of scrappers. They go, ooh, scrap metal, and they remove the bracket.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit report. Affirmative. Unit report. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, waiting. Got it. Vehicle moving out. Moving out. Affirmative.
Hail, Palosans. Hail to the nodders.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Ready. Affirmative. Moving out. Vehicle yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Unit acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Keep moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. Waiting orders. Unit reporting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Blub, 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 blub. Plenty of eBay sellers buy stuff from scrappers to try and make bank selling it to collectors, yeah. You once bought a scrap lot with all the cards, had all the chips, rounds and rocks, etc. removed. And you bought another scrap lot from the same seller with all the chips. Did you then put all the chips back on the cards? Oh dear. A retro hardware puzzle. You got here from a Fractal Mind Mic raid. Yes, you did. Was doing practical adult stuff. The tough stuff. Hey, Raymond. Sorry, I don't need to read out everything, do I? I'm useless at this. Anyway, welcome in, Perlorzen. Nice to see you. Yeah, Mike was here. He raided in. It was very nice.
Yes, moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Unit moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge. Unit reporting out. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting out. Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Unit moving out. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
CEX will sell whatever they've got in whatever condition it is in. They really don't give a shit.
Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Also, they lump loads of stuff in together if it's technically the same thing. So, like, I bought a box copy of Red Alert 2 off them, and they sent me, like, a PC Gamer re-release of it. Like, a budget release, and it was like, they just lump all of the versions of Red Alert 2 into one, and I'm not going to keep buying Red Alert 2 off their online shop until they send me one that isn't bloody a budget release.
Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just do it up. Just do it up. Just do it up.
The Computer Exchange.
Moving out. Yes,
But for some reason, they've had a series of adverts recently that call it sex.
vehicle reporting.
Because they don't like their own acronym, or they're trying to be edgy, I don't know. It's just like, it's like a cash converters or a pawn shop, but specifically for electronic video gaming goods.
You got
So computers, electronics, cameras, phones, DVDs, that kind of stuff. Anything consumer electronics. Oh, is that what it stands for? The Consumer Electronics Exchange? I forget.
Unit lost. Unit
It's something like
lost.
that.
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Waiting order. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost. Unit
Fucking
lost.
grenadiers, die!
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
I think we got this. We can keep the few guys we've got left alive. This is probably the best OST ever made for a game, ever. I added the ever because I agree. Frank Lepacki's amazing. He had a new album come out yesterday, I think. It's called Infiltrator. It's pretty good. It's got some songs that sound Command and Conquer, a song that sounds Fred Alerty, a song that sounds kind of Yuri's Revenge-y, more techno-y, and a couple of other random bits. So there's like a Lands of Lore fantasy kind of song on there. It's cool. He's definitely a master of his craft. It's on Spotify, I think, or Amazon Music or whatever it is people use these days. iTunes.
Great shot. Return to base immediately. Great shot. Return to base immediately.
Legendary. Yeah. That's a bit of a jump in it. I wonder how many of these countries still exist.
Before you can truly shape the future, you must first possess the past. Assimilate our history, for it is your own. Kane wants you to view this.
Accessing Brotherhood archives. The Brotherhood desires a world of peace, unity, and eternal brotherhood. The Brotherhood springs from the lowest of places, offering unity and peace to otherwise neglected and abused nations. Tiberium heralds the dawn of a new age. The Brotherhood embraces this age, harvesting Tiberium to further expand our collective beliefs. Tiberium
Hazardous
continues to
gases,
confound the scientific
methane,
community, soaking up
sulfur,
ground minerals and soil nutrients
argon,
like
and some others in there. Nephilim?
the end result of
I
this
can't
unique
read.
bleaching process
I don't know what
creates the
science things are.
formation of Tiberium crystals, rich in precious metals and available for
I
collection
did physics,
with
not
a
chemistry.
minimum of mining expense.
I have good news. While I was at a top-level briefing with Kane, I made mention of your accomplishments and efforts. He's somewhat impressed, and is interested to see how you handle your next assignment. Kane needs Niger, and his personal commander is massing an assault through Algeria. We need to be assured that GDI's A-10 Warthogs flying out of Lagos do not hinder his progress. Your goal is to set up surface-to-air missile batteries and destroy the GDI airbase. You have caught Kane's eye, and he is watching. Do not fail me.
Waiting orders. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit affirmative. Vehicle report out. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Moving out. Waiting order now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Reporting. Knowledge. Yes, sir. Unit report. Knowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out.
That man's very dead. Ian Drek. Or I and Drek. I think it's Ian Drek, right? Thank you for the follow. Now we're lucky if games are finished. Sorry, hard to believe games came out with multiple campaigns. We had it so good and we had no idea. Gaming, like trends in the gaming development space and gaming like history, I guess you call it, is very interesting to me. It's something that it's something that's been visible to me, especially in the PC gaming space, for nearly my entire life, and it was almost at its infancy. I mean, like, PC gaming is around for like, you know, a good 20 years before I was born in 1989, but like, a lot of it was very the same text-based, very like one or two colors-based, not really that interactive. It was much more making a decision, inputting your decision, and seeing the outcome. It wasn't quite so much like... It wasn't until like Pong and Pac-Man and, you know, the big things that were highly interactive. And all of those like experiments in interactivity sort of happened with the multimedia computer boon in the 90s. The games like RTS games, FMV games, point-and-click adventures, you know, all that stuff. Yeah.
New construction options. Building.
It's really interesting to see all those trends happen in real time. I think even if I stop
Construction complete.
gaming in my older age, I think I still want to follow it keenly. I might not play, you know, the latest games, but I still try and keep on top of it, you know. Okay. I'm excited for Counter-Strike 2. Don't play Fortnite, but I did play PUBG. I like Battlefield, and you know, I'm enthusiastic to see a lot of these franchises return to their roots. I mean, I'm excited to think that maybe one day in 20 years' time, my kid will have fun playing Star Citizen.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. You got it.
In 1989, you got your first PC. Nice.
Reporting.
Construction
Moving out.
complete.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Building.
Ready and waiting. You got it. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Our
Affirmative. Yes,
base
sir.
is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Now. Ready and waiting. Got it.
Building. On hold. Cancelled.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Waiting. No, moving out. Acknowledge. Unit reporting. Moving out. Affirmative. Waiting order. Got it. Yes, sir. You got it. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out.
In 1999, you got your first PC. Oop,
Yes, sir.
enemies.
Affirmative.
Going where, I don't know.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Roger. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building. Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Roger.
Construction complete.
You got it.
Building.
Let me catch up on the chat. In 1999, you got your first PC. Pentium 2, 466 megahertz with 64 megabytes of RAM and a TNT2. That was an ATI... No, a GeForce Reva TNT2? An NVIDIA Reva TNT2. In 1989, you got your first PC. Now that you remember, it actually came with a Reva card. It died in like a month, and then you got the TNT2 as a replacement. Awesome GPU. I remember playing everything without issues. Yeah. That's kind of what this machine is. This is an AMD K63 450 megahertz that I can clock up to 500 if I need to. It probably should have 64 megs of RAM in it and a GeForce 2, but it has 256 megs of RAM because that's the maximum I can put in it before it starts degrading system performance. And a Voodoo 3, which is probably a bit overkill for the CPU, but it works. A 386 DX16 with EGA graphics and a BP speaker. Nice. Did you play Monkey Island 1 on it? Kemetsemu, I can't remember ever not having a PC or consoles in the house. My dad broke his back the year you were born, and had to quit bodybuilding. So he found a new hobby. From bodybuilder to gamer. Wow. That's a story that there should be a movie about. So like 91-ish, I suppose. We got all of your early memories of him playing Mario or some Star Trek Bridge Commander game. Could play Monkey Island 1 on it. Nice. Wait, no, not Bridge Commander. There's some older one with similar gameplay. Is that the Star Trek 25th anniversary point-and-click game that has a huge bridge commanding, like, shooty section? Best way to play Monkey Island 1 in EGA? More saucy. I've always played Monkey Island in VGA because it was a game long from before my time. The first computer we had in the house. Ooh, cup of tea. I'd love a cup of tea. Also, welcome back. How was swim, Sarah? Batch of lemons. Was a 486 was the first computer we had in the house. And that had like sound card and decent. I think it was a Cirrus Logic VGA card and a 32 times speed CD-ROM drive. That was pretty cool.
Building. Construction complete.
We played things like Sam and Max and Doom and stuff on that. Day of the Tentacle. Command and Conquer. Red Alert. Galactics. Rebel Assault. Original graphics were made for EGA, and the VGA version basically were a remake. Yeah. I think Monkey Island has so many remakes in art style and all sorts.
Building. Primary building selected. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Ready and waiting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting. Moving out. Affirmative. Unit report. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit
No, my dudes.
Unit lost.
Bastard.
Waiting. Moving out.
Building.
Reporting. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Moving out. Awaiting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Reporting. Moving out.
How did you let those guys slip past? Come on.
Building. Unable to comply.
Guys.
Building in progress. Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Not a
ready.
problem. Reporting. Roger. Moving out. Reporting. Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Low power.
Force no power.
Yes, sir. Not a problem. Ready and wait. Not a problem. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Not a problem.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, affirmative.
Construction complete.
No more dudes.
Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
Just do it up.
Moving out.
Just do it up.
Ready and waiting. You got it. Acknowledge. Moving out. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order. You got it.
Building. Unit ready.
Really? No sandbags? There we go.
Building.
Sandbags.
Construction complete. Building.
Just do it up. Just do it up.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Building.
Reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Ready. Moving out. You got it. You got it. Affirmative. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Unit lost. Unit
Moving out. You
lost.
got it. Roger. Roger.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Moving out. Unit reporting. Reporting.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Roger. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Building.
Just do it up.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Ready and waiting. You got it. Ready. Not a problem. Reporting. Not a problem. Acknowledge. You got a problem. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Roger. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting. Ready. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Those guys just run away? What happened to them?
Reporting. Roger.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Reinforcements have arrived. Building.
Vehicle moving out.
Construction complete.
Reporting. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Moving out.
Building. Reinforcements have arrived. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Building. Construction complete. Unit ready. Reinforcements have arrived.
Waiting orders. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Moving out.
Building.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Construction
Not a problem.
complete.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Moving
Oh, I
out.
love this song. Had to do some Googling. It was Starfleet Academy. Could have sworn that there was an earlier polygonal one that with the free space-ish gameplay, but you were wrong. It could have just been the same game running in a different graphics mode. It may be in the software renderer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A lot of games back then had software renderers that weren't 3D accelerated. Red Hatch Gaming. Hello. Hey, Brad. Whiskey, hive us away.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, moving out.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledged. Awaiting order. Yes, Affirmative. Waiting order. Moving out. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative.
Primary building selected. Unit ready.
Oh, you can run over. I thought little tanks couldn't run over. Is that red alert 1? Where little tanks can't run over the
Reinforcements
men's.
have arrived. Construction complete.
Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle redundant.
Building. On hold. Cancelled. Construction complete.
Waiting order.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Primary building
Yes.
selected.
Moving out.
Building.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Roger. Unit affirmative. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Unit reporting. Waiting order. Out. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Roger. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Unit report.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Unit yes, sir. Vehicle
Unit
report.
lost.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Ready and wait. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Flamethrowers doing more collateral damage than
Building.
the enemy's doing.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Roger.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Unit affirmative.
Reinforcements
Reporting.
have arrived.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nice.
Affirmative. Moving
Okay.
out. Moving out. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
No, why would you go that close?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Unit reporting.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Waiting order.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Unit report. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Unit
Construction
acknowledged.
complete.
Waiting order. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Waiting
Unit
order.
lost.
Wing out. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Oops.
Building. Unit
Waiting order.
ready.
You got it. Yes, sir.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Vehicle report knowledge.
Reinforcements
Got
have
it. You got it.
arrived.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Whew, so much chat. I'm a fantastical ham. Second monitor Valheimings. Nice. Hello from the second monitor. I'm a hamstastical fan. I tried. I like it. I like it too.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. You got it. Yes, acknowledge.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unable to comply. Building in
Reporting.
progress.
Moving out.
Unit ready.
Waiting order.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. sir. Reporting. Moving out.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
You didn't get enough sleep, and you should
Construction
be
complete.
working. Pay no heed to your incoherent ramblings.
Reinforcements have
Okay,
arrived.
can do.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I think 2 silos is a little
Yes, sir. Moving out.
over. What's the word? Did we get him? I think we got him.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Unit
Yes,
reporting.
sir.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Acknowledge. Moving out. You got it.
Yes, moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge. Yes,
Eustace.
sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
No, you as well. Okay.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
No.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have
Moving
arrived.
out.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Bail. Everybody bail.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Roger. Moving out.
Yes, sir. Awaiting order. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. You got
No,
it, sir.
fucking spikes, man.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting or knowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Building.
Unit reporting.
On hold. Cancelled. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have
Yes,
arrived.
sir. Moving out.
Construction complete. Building.
Yeah, moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived. Construction complete.
Okay, we're getting there.
Reinforcements have arrived. Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
We stand incoherent ramblings here. Yeah, it's mostly most of the content, I think. Isn't it?
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Acknowledge.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out.
Reinforcements
Moving out.
have arrived.
Moving out. Moving out. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Moving out. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
building in progress.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Reinforcements
Unit,
have arrived.
acknowledge.
Construction complete.
Very friendly fire
Unit
guys. Good job.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative. Got it. Roger. Got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Waiting or moving out. Moving out.
Construction
Moving out.
complete.
Unit reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Moving
Construction
out.
complete.
Acknowledge.
Building. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, moving out. Moving
Reinforcements
out.
have arrived.
Vehicle reporting.
Construction complete. Mission accomplished.
Nice. We didn't have any stragglers hiding in the corners. Pew! You can probably hear by the audio delay is from me doing that.
Great shot. Return to base immediately. Great shot. Return to base immediately.
Whoa. Stretching me back. This mission 6. Blasted through that. Should we do a little Discworld 2?
I was
Oh
starting
no, I
to
want to have a
trust
look
you,
at
but
yeah,
now
this other
Kane has
thing.
asked for your services specifically. He thinks you can handle this. GDI has imported a nuclear detonator, and Kane's intelligence shows it hasn't even been unpacked yet. Since you seem so brilliant, sneak into the GDI base with a small task force, find the crate, and get out, if you can. And if you're lucky, I'll have a helicopter waiting for you.
Cool. That was good. The NOD cutscenes are cool. NOD 6. Yeah. Yeah, the FMV is the amazing music. Amazing.
Battle control terminated.